I hope by now I have made an understandable distinction between mindfulness in its purest sense and, as last week's video is entitled, mindfulness with a purpose in mind. Our lives have to be lived with a purpose in mind, otherwise they aren't really lived at all. And I want to explore this week how to ensure that we keep that purpose in mind, not just that we have that purpose in mind, but that it is kept top of mind, so that it imbues everything that we do with an urgency, with a burning desire to actually do what we're doing to the very best of our ability, so that mindfulness in itself feeds off purpose and vice versa. Now, you could go back, and there's a link in this week's easing, to look at the video series that we did just before Christmas and early into this year in relation to goal setting and goal getting. But I want to put purpose in a little more practical, everyday terms rather than big goals in this short video. And therefore, I'm inclined to use the word intentions. It's a word used by Sir Richard Branson in terms of ensuring that he knows what it is that he's supposed to be doing, not in general terms, but today. And you see, tomorrow, your life off into the future, is based on how you do what you do today. And therefore, we need to have intentions, big intentions, but operational intentions too, that obviously fit in with our big intentions. The whole thing kind of meshes neatly together in a manner in which the goal setting and goal getting series talked about pieces of a jigsaw. So when we talk about bringing purposeful mindfulness to bear on a day-to-day basis, when we talk about ensuring that we're actually pointing in the right direction when we leave the house in the morning, we need to ensure that we know what we intend to achieve during the day as we leave the house in the morning, and that it is top of mind during the course of the day too. Therefore, I would suggest, and this is not a novel suggestion, a to-do list. Now, not a to-do list in the manner in which some of my clients present me with reams and reams of to-do lists that have 20, 30, 40 items on them. The University of Chicago is very forceful in saying that if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, then you can't experience flow. But in order to set your mind to ensure that it is doing what you need to do, it needs a short list of things that can be ticked off. In other words, the to-do list is short, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 main items, not necessarily big items, but important items that you intend to achieve today. Things that you can tick off, because there again is a feeding frenzy going on inside your mind. If you can actually give yourself feedback that yes, I am achieving my intentions by ticking things off this small to-do list, then you're actually feeding the whole intention moving forward towards its effortless achievement through purposeful mindfulness. On the other hand, if you have a bloody big to-do list, actually what you're doing is creating a very large stick with which to beat yourself, and you'll only end up being more frustrated. What we're trying to do, obviously, is get all frustration, anxiety, worry, all the cares of the world out of our heads in a totally peaceful, calm and mindful way to ensure that that peace, calm and mindfulness is applied with a purpose in mind, with the intention of getting the important things done today.